This video is brought to you by Bitbox Game Cases. There's no better way to store your NES and Super Nintendo games. Cover art printing also available. Visit the link in the description below for more information.
Team Canada.
Okay guys, welcome back to part 2 of the 2015 room tour. I'm going to be covering this whole side of the room. Lots of cool stuff to see. Remember, if you want to enter that contest, all you have to do is like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. And you'll be entered to win your choice of a couple games, a system, whatever you need, we'll work it out. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so first up is my kind of pride and joy down here in the game room is my X-Arcade MAME arcade cabinet. This arcade cabinet has about 5,000 arcade games on it. It'll run almost anything up to about the year, I don't know, 1998 or so. So all the classics, as you can see, Battletoads is running on there. Absolutely couldn't be happier with this machine. Super cool to be able to show my nephew and my son all the old arcade games, The Simpsons, The Turtles, Battletoads, Bucky O'Hare, Donkey Kong, all the coolest games you could possibly think of. So one of my favorite items in the game room. Up top, some more World of Nintendo figures, some just kind of promo boxes back there. Then we move on to my special edition stuff. Up top is 360 stuff. You see Freddy Krueger statue there. I'm not going to go through all these. I'll just quickly kind of pan through and maybe mention some of the highlights. The Fallout stuff, I really enjoy having that. BioShock 2 behind there. And then down to PlayStation stuff. The Ni no Kuni White Wizard edition was super hard to find. Lots of Metal Gear special editions. Metal Gear is one of my favorite series. And then you see my handhelds there, the Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Neo Geo X, two DSIs, special edition DSi XL, PSP Go, which I'm actually a pretty big fan of the PSP Go. The original PSP, just some more big box stuff, Tales of Exilia, DJ Hero, which was a pretty fun game, some more arcade fight sticks, and my racing wheel, Tales of Exilia 2, and there's the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix, which was ended up being really limited. I did an unboxing video on that if anybody wants to check that out. Okay, up next we have my vinyl collection, my turntables, my little retro ghetto blasters. I'm a big music fan. There's my guitar down there that I am terrible at and I rarely ever play. Xbox One standee. You're going to see a whole lot of standees coming up. I'm able to pick them up through GameStop dumpsters. Basically, I do a whole video series on stuff that I've been able to get out of there. I'll show you two things that I was able to get from GameStop coming soon here that I think you'll be interested in. Probably 1,000 to 1,200 or so pieces of vinyl. I find all these at garage sales for usually $0.25 a piece or less. Two turntables here with, these are Newmark TTX, hooked up to a laptop and Serato Scratch Live. You can see, I don't know how well that's going to show up, but that's my man cave sign there. So yeah, just kind of another side hobby thing that I'm into. Love to collect vinyl, love listening to music. So next up, we will swing behind me here. Here's another thing that I found dumpster diving actually, is the Xbox 360 demo kiosk. Very cool piece to have. Really happy. I really enjoy the lighting on this. It's a great piece for the game room. Very cool. And just down the hall from that is a Ps3 kiosk. You can see my nephews here playing my nephew's playing some NBA Jam on Fire Edition, I believe it's called. But yeah, this PS3 kiosk, down below there, Wade's kind of in the way, but you can see it has some storage down there, so I keep some system boxes and promotional stuff down there. Kind of a nice glass doors. Yeah, I got that from a GameStop, so GTA 5 poster. Below that, my PS4 collection and all my PS3 games. There's a couple boxes down there. My Vita box and my PlayStation TV box are also down there. To the right of that, I have my Vita Collection along with the PSP Collection. PSP is a very underrated system. It's very cheap to collect for. There's a lot of really fantastic RPGs on the system. So I highly recommend that system. You can find the system itself for super cheap. Metal Gear Solid poster. This here is my overflow room of doubles. I am actually considering opening a store sometime this year, so if I do so, you'll see a link to it right here somewhere. But yeah, these are the doubles that the winner of the contest will be able to pick from. A bunch of stuff in here. We'll work something out, like I said. Really cool Club Nintendo Donkey Kong poster that I picked up a frame from IKEA, really cheap, but I'm really happy with how that turned out. And then all the noise you've been hearing has been the Super Checks Bubble Hockey. Again, found this for a fantastic deal. Kind of like foosball, but a lot more fun. This is kind of a Canadian staple. Everybody's played this at some point. It really is a lot of fun. It's got an announcer. It plays the anthems, which I'm sure you'll hear again in the next few minutes. Like I said, just a really cool thing to have. My DVD collection, around 1,000 DVDs. I've really slowed down. I buy the odd Blu-ray, which my Blu-rays are up top there. Some more down there. I just picked up the Turtles Complete Series. My son loves that. Some G.I. Joe, Scooby-Doo. And then it goes into my original Xbox collection. Again, another really underrated system that you can find games for very, very cheap. My 360 stuff. Then heading down the hall, kind of to the entrance of the basement here where I have my game room, is a wall full of standees. I don't usually have this many out. It looks kind of cluttered. I'm not really into that, but I thought I would keep some out just to show you guys some of the cooler ones. This is an original Gamecube standee, very cool, city scene. The Halo Master Chief standee, which I pulled out of a GameStop dumpster. Again, I did a video on that. In behind there, which I have covered right now, is a huge PS4 banner, which I also found dumpster diving. LA Noire standee. We have Grand Theft Auto, and one of my favorites is the Sunset Overdrive. So, on to kind of the toy section. This is a lot of my son's Ninja Turtles. I really enjoy playing Ninja Turtles with my son. So we have the sewer playset there. We have most of the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtle figures. As you can see below, he has both versions of the Shell Razor. I really spoil him, but I really enjoy playing with Ninja Turtles with him. So, and the remote controlled version there. And then top to bottom I have some board games, Battleship, CNET, Risk, some boxes for some of the Turtle stuff, Monopoly, Stratego, Scrabble, some kind of more designer board games here, Ticket to Ride, Formula D, Settlers of Catan, Dungeons and Dragons, which I've still never played, Trivial Pursuit, kind of the classic board game, Scrabble, Life, Sorry, Monopoly, that sort of thing. More Ninja Turtle stuff, some really cool original Batman figures, basketball hoop that we mess around on, a Diablo poster. This huge bin here is full of Lego, and these are the Ninja Turtle toys. I find, and Lego's another thing that I like to find at garage sales for extremely cheap. Some Star Wars toys. I have the AT-AT, Millennium Falcon, and the oh my god, X-Wing fighter down here. This is stuff that once my boys are a little older, we'll get into playing with this stuff here. And then I recently hung some of these figures. These are the larger retro figures that came out a little while back. And then on to the re-release of the figures that I played with when I was a kid. These ones I'm actually going to keep sealed, not because they're going to be worth anything, but just because I really like how they look. It's kind of sentimental values. These are the original comic book series turtles that were recently released. These are the LARPing turtles, which my son and I watched that episode a whole bunch of times, and I really enjoy those figures. And then yes, I bought all the movie figures. I didn't know what to do with them. I think I'm just going to display them. Not the biggest fan of these figures, so. Okay, that's it for my 2015 room tour. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of both videos. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below on what your favorite thing in the game room is to be entered in that contest. The contest is still open unless you see contest closed in the description in the video. Like I said, you enter, I'll randomly pick a winner, and you'll be able to pick something from the overflow room that I showed you guys of games and systems and stuff like that. So, anyways, guys, till the next episode. Check out the Why Are You Listening to This podcast featuring JCAU99 and Burning Toys. Links below for iTunes and Stitcher.